Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for joining. My name is Lindsay. So we have been on this crazy journey of trying to sell our house, which is why I haven't been on here in a while, because we've had so much going on. And I'm going to tell you all of it, and I'll try to give you the short version because there's a lot to tell. So let me get myself comfortable so I can tell you this. Okay, so we've had our house on the market since, oh gosh, I can't even remember. I think before the kids started back at school this school year, maybe. So our realtor has been very patient and she's great. And she found a buyer for our house. Unfortunately, they were applying for a loan that was government funded through one of the departments that was affected by our partial shutdown. And they didn't get far enough along in their process to get the loan commitment, I guess, and they were not able to get their loan. So it was out of their hands. So we waited a little bit to see if the government was going to be back up and running, at least the departments that we needed to be opened. And there was no end in sight, it seemed. So our buyer's agent, I guess, talked them into applying for a different type of loan, and they've been approved. We are just waiting on some final paperwork to go through, and we will be closing next week. So we are almost at the end of January, and we close next week on the 31st, I believe, as long as nothing else happens. And I'm going to knock on wood here. So we found out some more information today as to when we can start moving into our new house. We've been moving things out into storage so that we will be able to have our stuff out of our house. Because we told the new owners that they can have possession at closing. So anyway, that's where we sit with that. And we have terrible winter weather because we were not able to get out of here before all this nasty snow and ice. We will now be moving in it. And I am praying that the sellers of our new house will just allow us to start moving some things in a little over the next week so that we aren't trying to rush and get everything moved, you know, with all the ice and stuff on the roads, because that's dangerous. Even though we're just moving across town, it's going to be difficult. So we have stuff in like 5 different places, one of them being our current home right now. So we are living with some boxes around. It's very, very minimal stuff in this house right now. And it's amazing what we've learned to live with. So moving into the new house should be interesting. So I think that this delay has been a blessing in disguise because it's helping us with our whole minimalism journey. That I still say journey because it still feels like we're not quite where we want to be with it yet. So I think that this has been actually great for us because we're learning that we can live with very little and still get by. And I still let my children have their little luxuries, and of course I have mine, but my children, my husband, and myself, we are all just figuring out that you don't have to have a lot of stuff to have fun experiences, which is just great. So moving to the new house, it'll be nice. Even though we will have more space, that space won't get filled up with unnecessary things. Moving on to our new house, we have purchased basically a 5 to 6 bedroom farmhouse, but it's in town. And you'll see what I mean when I can get over there and do a tour of the house. So the new house, like I said, is a farmhouse and it's big. We're gaining at least 500 square feet. So with the extra bedrooms, we will have room for the 4 kids, myself and my husband, and 2 extra rooms. Now I know you're probably doing the math in your head thinking, I have 4 children and myself and my husband, and I said 5 to 6 bedrooms. Well, my younger boys, they have asked if they could still share a room. They like having their bunk beds. We do have extra beds in case they want to be separated at some point. Anyway, so the new house, like I said, it has all the extra bedrooms, and we're going to use one of those bedrooms. It's a smaller room, not really considered a bedroom, but it has a closet. So that will be our office and craft space for myself and my husband. And then the one of the rooms on the main floor, there's 2 bedrooms on the main floor. One of them has a bathroom off of it. It's not quite large enough to be really a master. It doesn't have enough space for what my husband and I need. So that we are making into a little den for the kids so they can have their own little space. We're going to put a sleeper sofa in there so we can have it for guests as well. So it'll, it's going to be triple purpose. It's going to be a game room for the kids, a craft space for them, and a guest space. Because it has that extra bathroom, we thought that would be great for when we do have guests, they can have their privacy. And then the other bedroom downstairs that is off of the kitchen will be my oldest son's room. And then when he moves out, that'll be another guest space. We are getting a slightly bigger kitchen. It's not huge, but it is bigger than what we have, and it could technically be an eat-in kitchen. Ours right now is not big enough for that. We will have a living room and dining room, and they have original hardwood floors, which we will be refinishing. It has a nice little entryway, foyer, whatever you want to call it, with a staircase going upstairs, and it has a lot of the original woodwork in there. It has a little closet under the stairs that my daughter calls the little Harry Potter door. And there is a bathroom upstairs as well as the other bedrooms. So there's the office upstairs and then the 3 other bedrooms. So we'll have a master up there. There's no master bath. I'm sacrificing a master bath to have the bedroom that I want. And there will be shared space upstairs, so we have to share the bathroom, which is fine because my older son will probably use the bathroom downstairs. My husband has agreed to use the bathroom downstairs when he gets ready in the morning because it's pretty early. So I'm excited because the bathroom upstairs has a clawfoot tub. I've been wanting a clawfoot tub for a long time, and it's deep, and it's just one of those tubs you can just soak in and just forget about your day. We will have to put a shower kit on it, which is not a huge deal because if we don't get to that right away, we have the shower in the bathroom downstairs. We'll just have to make that work for a little while. In the meantime, while we're doing all this moving, we will eventually have to start staying with my parents before we have closed on both the houses. The reason being, we have to be out of our current home before we can actually move into the new home. So we'll stay with my parents for at least that night before we close. And then we have projects we have to do in the house. I'd said that we have the hardwood floors in the living and dining room that we have to refinish, and we cannot be in there walking on them while they are being done. And then there's a little bit of electrical that we still have to have done that we have opted to pay for ourselves. So we are going to have to wait for that to get done. And if it were just the electrical that had to be done, we would probably move everything in and just would not use the kitchen right away, which also has to be remodeled. But since the floors have to be redone and there are rooms that we have to walk through to get to other rooms, obviously we can't be in the house. So we'll stay with my parents for a few days. I will take you through the new house, get you a tour before we do any work to it. And then I'll show you the remodeling process, and then you'll get to see how it looks when it's all done. So anyway, as usual, I have to head to work, and then we have to go to the bank and sign papers today, and then I'll be back when we are ready to get into the new house. So thanks for coming to my channel. If you would like to see more of my videos, you can hit the subscribe button and also the little notification bell to be notified when I post more videos. Once we get moved, my videos will be back on more often. I'll have some more money saving videos, some frugality videos, my little projects that I'll be working on for the new house, and just our family adventures. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.